Our town. It's where we live. Made up of residents with a variety of backgrounds and life experience. It's where art and self-expression thrive, and valuing individual voice is encouraged and nurtured. Artistic expression and music are seen as building blocks for character and well-rounded individuals, passed down from generation to generation.
How many of you like to draw? Great.
It makes me feel good because then people can see what we're learning.
Sometimes it's not enough to say what we as a community do or did, but why. The Sisters Folk Festival, in partnership with the Sisters School District, received a 5-year music and arts education grant through the Oregon Community Foundation, kindergarten through 8th grade. The Studio to School Grant Initiative has had transformational impact on our students, schools, and community.
We're excited to be here! It's gonna be awesome!
The Studio to School grant shares best practices in music and arts education, creating connections among 18 arts-based projects across the state of Oregon.
I like to draw robots. I like to draw robots and monsters. I also think about this question. How can art be helpful? How can it help?
Through Studio to School, we've welcomed numerous guest artists and artist residencies.
Let me just first of all say just good morning, and I'm really excited to be in Sisters with you to share drumming.
Developed a general music class with a piano keyboard lab, an after-school strings program, an iPad technology lab, established visual art classes at both the elementary and middle schools, and given teachers, administrators, and community artists opportunities to learn together.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the pen to the page, pencil to the page. I'm gonna give you some steps that I use for myself in my writing. I give myself prompts, because sometimes I'm like, what do I wanna write? I have nothing to say. But of course, we all have like a bunch of stories, like Denise said. I come from Saturday soccer games, pozole in the kitchen, orale, like things people say, whatever you want.
The arts inspire and challenge students to find their creative and collective voice and to share their voices.
I took some time doing community organizing work, and then I studied art. Anybody love art?
So thinking about other people and helping them is what I like to do with my art. I'd leave these joy bots for people to find, little pieces of surprise. It's like being rewarded for slowing down and paying attention instead of walking through your life on your phone. The art can be a prompt to help you change some of the things in your life that might be useful.
As we are wrapping up this 5-year plan, we reflect on why art and music are so vital to our students and community.
It starts a dialogue with the community. I get to understand what people think.
It makes me feel good when I come to art because then I get to focus on that and like let everything go out of my head.
I think my favorite art piece was like we decorated some hearts that we cut out. And then we used puppy paint to like paint around the heart or inside.
We find that Sisters is a community of art and artists, inspiring kids and adults to connect and create. The arts help students feel they are included and that they belong and have a greater sense of self and place.
So this parade is always crazy, and this year's even crazier, but we all belong, they all belong, so here we go.
When given opportunities, students thrive and gain confidence in their own creative expression and value the unique perspective of others. Students direct their own learning through open studio and creative projects. They make connections with the local arts community through gallery and studio tours, art shows, and performances. Students are mentored by performers and professional artists. They learn from, are inspired by, and collaborate with one another.
We're all different! We're all the same because we're all different!
They learn to see themselves as competent artists, musicians, and lifelong learners. Studio to School has made learning and cultural expression bigger than just their school experience, impacting their lives and helping to build community. Music and arts inspire kids to do their best, to be their best, and to explore, discover, connect, and give back to their community.